Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. So, what we're doing here is I'm doing a new series here on this channel where I am taking a team and we're going to have a fantasy draft. Now, you've seen that before if you've been watching any type of other YouTubers and everything. They do fantasy drafts and all of that stuff, but this one's going to be a little different. What I'm going to be doing, yes, we're having a fantasy draft, but what I'm going to do is have my team draft only the worst player at every single position to have the worst team ever in the history of the NFL. And I'm going to see if I can actually play games and actually be competitive. And the only way I can build this team is through the draft and through free agency later on. So we're going to do that. We're going to start this thing off. And as you just seen, I'm sorry, I was running my mouth. I've set it to all Madden and competitive. Yeah, this is going to be, and we're going to do a fantasy draft, and everybody else is going to have a great team except for the Steelers. So there may be people here that are watching this that want to see the Steelers do bad. I know I've got some friends that are not the biggest Steeler fans in the world, so this should be fun. What we're going to do is I'm going to actually show you a few of the picks and everything, and then I'm just going to sim till the end, and then I will show you our team. And then we're going to get into the regular season and see how we can do. And what I'm going to do, what my plans are, is I'm going to play like one game per episode. And we're going to do this going forward before Madden 24 comes out. It's just something I wanted to do. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure that you subscribe because there's going to be a lot more. And you've got to see what happens at the end of this thing because, well, honestly, I don't even know myself. So let's start the fantasy draft and let's see. We're picking 12th. Okay, so let's see what we could get. We're going to start out with quarterback. Okay, good. Look at all these players that I have the choice of. Wow. Okay, let's look at our quarterbacks. Okay, there's Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Kirk Cousins, Tua. There's some pretty decent quarterbacks out there that I could start a franchise with, but no. We're not doing that. So we're going to go down to the number 100 quarterback, 52 overall, Josh Love out of San Jose State, 84 throw power. That's going to be our starting quarterback. Well, he's going to be the quarterback that we select first overall. With the 12th pick in the draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select the number 512 valued quarterback. And it looks like I reached a little bit for this 6'2", 203-pound quarterback out of San Jose State, sorry. So yeah, that right there just shows you what we're going to do. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do the running back. Let's see who's available. Oh, Derrick Henry's available. Dalvin Cook, Jonathan Taylor, Aaron Jones, Joe Mixon, Austin Eckler, Alvin Kamara. But we can't take any of those guys. No. We've got to take Snoop Connor out of Ole Miss. Now, he does have 87 speed, so that should be pretty good. 66 overall running back. Welcome to the Steel City, my friend. He is ranked number 1,268, and I drafted him at number 53. Very, very good. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go to the next selection. I'm going to draft my wide receiver. My first wide receiver. Oh, look, DeAndre Hopkins, Devontae Smith, Amari Cooper, Tyler Lockett, T. Higgins, Michael Thomas, Odell Beckham. You know, some pretty decent players. But no, we've got to draft Tutu Atwell, a 71 overall wide receiver out of Louisville. Welcome to the team, my friend. So there you go. That right there shows you a little bit of what we're going to do here. So I'm going to go ahead and sim to the end of this thing. It may take me a little while to get this team built and everything, and I'll show you what we've got, and we'll see how we can do. All right. In what seems like it's been a very long time, I finally have this absolutely horrible team assembled. We are a 56 overall. Believe it or not, it takes a long time to assemble a team this bad. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to choose our draft class. We're going to put in the current draft class. And we're going to get one of these top players because you know good and well we're going to have the first overall pick because this is going to be bad. So yeah, let's look at our team and let me show you what I've done. Let's see if you can. Oh boy. So if you can see right there, our best player is a 71 overall. Let's see who our worst player is. A 45 overall quarterback. So let's see who we've got. Josh Love, a 52 overall quarterback, is going to be our starter. And let's just look through this team. Snoop Connor is our starting running back. Paul Quisenberry is our fullback. Tutu Atwell. Khalil Shakir. Tyquan Thornton, which is injured. Great. Eric Azukanama, John Hurst, Jack Stoll is our tight end. Devin, I do know Connor Hayward. He actually does play for the Steelers, so I do know him. Jared Jones-Smith, a 53 overall left tackle. That's just great. I mean, as you see, this is not going to be pretty at all. And again, don't forget that I'm playing this on All Madden. And remember, all of the other teams have brand new rosters as well because they actually pick good players, and I did not. Yeah, a 58 overall linebacker. Yeah, that's going to be good. Middle linebacker, a 60. Look at there. If we win one game, you know what? No. We know that's not going to happen. If I even, look at this guy's name. Rashad Wildgoose. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. There's a lot of these players that I don't know who they are. And some of these I've never heard of before. They look like real players, and they very well could be. But they've probably been buried on the depth chart on other teams. And, well, here, let's just, yeah, so there, yeah. So needless to say, I think everybody else is, let's just look at the, oh, Patrick Mahomes plays for the Commanders, beautiful. Burrow in Green Bay, Josh Allen in Carolina, Lamar Jackson in New York, Tom Brady, well, what a surprise, Tom Brady in Tampa Bay, Herbert in New Orleans, Jalen Hurts in Arizona, Prescott in San Francisco, Aaron Rodgers in Los Angeles, the Chargers, Kirk Cousins, and so on and so forth. Let's look at real quick Nick Chubb is a Brown. I got a friend that'd be happy to see that. Interesting. Let's look at our wide receivers real quick. Wait a minute. Tyreek Hill is, oh yeah, who was the quarterback for the, oh, Aaron Rodgers and Tyreek Hill. Great. Okay, so needless to say, this is going to be a complete and total disaster. And literally, I'm just going to try to see if I can actually do anything. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now. Our next video, we're going to play the whole game, Pittsburgh at Cincinnati, on All Madden with this absolute crap team. Please make sure you subscribe. You're going to want to see this next video. This is going to be absolutely horrible. We'll see you soon.